dignitaries for gracing the occasion and adding immense value to rTIME 2025.
To take us forward and highlight the vision behind rTIME 2025, I am delighted to invite our head of the department and convener of rTIME conference, Professor Madhukumari ma'am. Ma'am, we request you to please deliver the welcome address and the conference overview.
Thank you, Vishnu, and thank you, Diksha. Johar, Namaskar, and good morning to everyone who is present here. It's my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all in this international conference on recent trends in intelligent computing, manufacturing, and electronics. This conference is combined effort of Jharkhand Council on Science, Technology, Innovation and our institute, National Institute of Advanced Manufacturing Technology. On behalf of Organizing Committee of the Department of Electronics and Computer Engineering, I welcome you all to this international conference, which is enlightening the session by giving technical talks, interactive sessions, and discussions on the topic intelligent computing, manufacturing, and smart manufacturing, IoT, robotics, automation, and AI in healthcare. That is the most important part of this conference, and energy management. Now, I warm welcome to our respected faculty members, staff members, delegates, dignitaries, press and media, and our beloved students who add immense value to this international conference for giving the success on and for giving the awesome response of the dignitaries and our delegates. Now I would like to say that in this conference, we have received 110 research papers from different fields, that is from artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, energy management, and interdisciplinary. So I think this will lead us to the new ideas which will be fruitful and beneficial for us in collaborative research and impactful research and innovation for these 3 days. Because during these 3 days, we are participating in different technical talks on the different topics, and our keynote speakers are around the world. So we will request, and our organizing committee will request to all of you, our beloved students, our faculty members, that they will participate and enlightening the session. So once again, I would like to welcome you all in this international conference, and our organizing team is honored to have you all with us today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words. We now proceed to the most distinguished part of today's inaugural session, the addresses by our esteemed dignitaries. Their words of wisdom will guide the direction of this conference and inspire everyone present here.
To begin, we are honored to invite Professor Arvind Pandey sir, respected registrar, NIAMT Ranchi, to kindly address the gathering. Sir, please.
Respected dignitaries on dais and in the audience, faculty members, the persons from media, the students, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to you all. I welcome to you all in the inaugural session of the International Conference on recent trends in intelligent computing, manufacturing, and electronics. Indeed, we have come a long way from the very first invention, which could be of any use which brought industrial revolution, that was steam engine. That was the very first invention one could think of, which brought the industrial revolution in Europe. And that happened in 18th century. 19th century saw different technical developments. Even electricity was invented at that point of time only. And then as we move to 20th century, the technology changed a lot. We saw automobiles, then aeroplanes, and many things. And around mid of 20th century, we got digital computers. Although the concept of computing machines came in 19th century itself with these mechanical computing machines, but digital revolution came only after invention of transistor. That was the first impactful, I mean, if we talk about the automation, the first impactful invention was transistor. And after that, there was no looking back. Now the technology has changed a lot. Earlier, the things which were being done manually, involving lot of labors, now could be done automatically. I mean, with involving very few persons and with more precision, error-free. So these kind of revolutions we have seen in last about 2 centuries. Now with this advanced manufacturing and computing sector, there are many challenges also coming up. One challenge is that with the invention of this called as artificial intelligence, AI, there is lot of fear that there will be job losses. So how these job losses could be converted into some new kind of jobs, that is also one of the challenge, and this one need to think, and we need to think about it very seriously. Another challenge which is coming up is of cybersecurity. We all see today a lot of scams are happening around the world, and which this that is why this particular thing is very, very important. So these things we have to think of while any change, any technological development is a welcome development. However, we should not shy away from addressing these. And most important of all, as Albert Einstein said, that the advancement of appalling advancement of technology is exceeding the humanity. So that is the thing, that is the essence. Are we actually keeping these technological developments with this humanity? That is one aspect which one need to. So with these words, I welcome you all once again to the inaugural session of this international conference, and thank you very much. And before I close, those who have come from outside, I wish you all have a wonderful time in our institute. I welcome you all on behalf of the institute. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your knowledgeable insights. I request respected Professor Madhu ma'am to present the souvenir that resembles the art features of Jharkhand as a gesture of our gratitude. Now, we respectfully invite Professor Flamin, sir, Department of Mathematics and Computer Science, University of Florence, Italy, to kindly deliver his address. Sir.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this conference. For me, it's a big honor to be here, big pleasure. And normally, I don't accept invitation that require me to travel a lot because I have a lot of teaching. I have a family with 3 kids, so most of the times I refuse invitations when I can travel a lot. But this time, I did it. I accepted with a big pleasure because I immediately felt that people inviting me were very serious, and this conference was a big high quality conference. So I have high expectations on the quality of the works that will be here. It will be a pleasure attending as much as possible, as much as I can. Also, your presentation. I will deliver my keynote not today because it was postponed. It was at risk due to the flight. It was a very tight schedule for the flight. And I think it will be a very interesting event. I hope that you will enjoy. And so I wish you all the best for the conference, and I'm sure that it will be a big success. Thank you. Thank you to the organizer for inviting me. And again, it has been a very big honor and a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your words. Now I request Professor Arvind Pandey, sir, to present the souvenir in recognition of our heartfelt appreciation.
Now, with great respect, we welcome Professor Vishnu, sir, a distinguished professor at San Jose State University, USA, to kindly deliver his address.
Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. All of you are dignitaries. The very fact that you are attending this conference makes you a dignitary. You are privileged to be in the conference, just like I am. I came all the way from San Jose, California. My students are right now presenting in the class. I delegated the work to somebody else, one of my colleagues, to come here and participate in the conferences here in India. It's a great occasion. Conferences are where the innovations happen, right? If you look at all the artificial intelligence breakthroughs, they were all first announced in conferences. So that's where the creation happens. So in our tradition, we call or we associate learning with goddess Saraswati, who was invoked in the very beginning of this inaugural session. And so the goddess for learning is Saraswati, and the god for creation is Brahma, right? And they are married together. Just like that, research and learning are married together. So conferences are a very essential part of learning, right? So this is a great place, and these are great times to be involved in technology. Like sir mentioned earlier, artificial intelligence is booming today, right? So when I was an undergrad student, oh, by the way, I have a special affection towards this place, Ranchi, because when I was a high school student, I was accepted for BIT, Birla Institute of Technology at Ranchi, because I decided to stay with my parents, with my family in my hometown. So I did not travel to it at that time, but that fact remained in my mind. So I'm really happy to be in Ranchi today. And speaking of undergraduate education, my senior project was in artificial intelligence. But when I graduated, I wouldn't find any job in artificial intelligence. Why? Because artificial intelligence went into a winter. There was a long winter for artificial intelligence, 20 years winter. So there weren't any jobs. So the 20 years, I just hid myself in other technologies of computer science. And then when artificial intelligence is back, I am back into artificial intelligence as well. So for you all, that is not an issue. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are students, like undergrad students. So artificial intelligence is very warmly welcoming you. You can start your career in artificial intelligence. Particularly industry 4.0, 5.0, AI plays a very big role in manufacturing. So it's really great time to be in this technological world. And this conference is a great occasion to learn newer technologies. Not only learn newer technologies, but also use this opportunity to network, right? It's a great place to network also, build connections, because a lot of things happen through connections. Okay, with those few words, thank you all, and my keynote is later today, so I'll save some of my wisdom for my keynote. Hopefully you'll all attend that as well. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful words. We request our Professor Arvind Pandey, sir, to present the souvenir to Professor Vishnu Pendyala, sir, as a symbol of our deep appreciation.
We are honored to invite respected Professor P.M. Pandey sir from Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, to kindly share his words of wisdom with us.
A very good morning to everyone. Dignitaries on the dais, delegates who traveled to be present in this conference, to faculty, institution, students. It is my pleasure to be here this invited the inaugural session, also to deliver keynote address in this prestigious conference, which is about the computing, about the manufacturing, electronics. Like if you try to see these words, you'll find that today's world or today's era of smart manufacturing, or maybe the era which is driven by the cyber physical system based manufacturing, or maybe its application to various other fields of engineering or non-engineering fields, these these three particular elements, that may be the compute with the help of electronics, is something which is taking lead. And today, when we talk about manufacturing, which is actually going to form the backbone, financial or economical backbone of a country, you will realize that it is only the manufacturing which is contributing a lot to the GDP or GNP of. So what we realize, that having the institution like National Institute of Advanced Manufacturing Technology, and then having here a conference like this, which actually involves, I believe, that three words together, along with having some sort of communication technologies along with electronics, forms a very good basis to be said to be something which is we are likely to think about the cyber physical system based technologies, and smart manufacturing is something which is one of them. So if you really try to see the smart manufacturing, which is something related to industry 4.0, is combination of number of technologies, like which may involve the data analytics, which may involve the artificial intelligence, that may also involve IoT, it may involve virtual reality, augmented reality, and many more technologies like cyber security. And finally, try to have a combination of everything and the synergy of all the technologies together. And if you want to produce the things, it finally ends up with the most customized manufacturing technique known as additive manufacturing or 3D print. So the manufacturing today, along with other technologies which we are going to discuss probably in this particular forum, you are going to have a very wonderful talks, and your participation to them will lead to a lot of wealth of knowledge. This is what I believe. So once again, because my session is scheduled, I believe, just after this session, I would be talking more about the additive manufacturing, 3D smart manufacturing. So I think that here this particular conference is something is the need of the time, and it will something by which all of us together will be benefited. All the best to everybody, and thank you once again for inviting.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening and thought-provoking words. We request Professor Madhukumari ma'am to present the souvenir to Professor P.M. Pandey sir as a mark of our respect and appreciation.
We now take immense pleasure in inviting our chief guest, Honorable Director Professor Rajiv Srivastav sir, Indian Institute of Information Technology Ranchi, to deliver his address. Sir.
Okay, very good morning to all of you. Respected dignitaries on the dais, distinguished around the world, participants, students, my dear friend. My honor and privilege to be here, be invited by National Institute of Advanced Manufacturing and Technology, an institution that has built its name time for its contribution in manufacturing and other field. I was just going through the topic of this particular conference, which is very much interesting. rTIME, real time. In any engineering real time application, only possible by the combination of all technologies, which essentially includes manufacturing, intelligent computing, and electronics. These are the main component of engineering components that form that are integral part of any product or real-time solution. I must calculate whether the organizers have thought or not, but they have given a good name to this particular conference. Congratulations. As we are gathered here to just discuss and deliberate about the advancement in these technologies. What is happening in this, what are the challenges, what are the futures, and how the academia, industry, and scientists should work and collaborate. We start from academia, belonging from academia, then we have to academia is always a dynamic field where changes are always there. If we do not adapt ourselves, our students, our curriculum as per the time, we will be obsolete, definitely obsolete. That's why it is, because whole ecosystem depends upon the education of whatever we train them, they go into industry and contribute. It is our responsibility modify, change our curriculum in manner, incorporate need of the industry as well as supporting the research and innovation. Nowadays, it is not only the dissemination of knowledge to the students, delivering the lectures and all those things. Rather than we are also responsible for generation of knowledge as well as application of knowledge. Hence, research and innovation is one of the very important component academia, which is to be taken very seriously. Because a student has to be trained in a manner which train their minds for future learning, not for the present learning. Their aptitude, their reasoning has to be developed by modifying our curriculum and motivating them towards innovation and research and entrepreneurship. And this is only possible apart from your routine study and work and academic administrative functionaries taking the various actions to the conference and workshop where we interact with the experts of the various domains. We interact with the peers. We try to learn with each other, try to communicate with each other, try to understand each other. That is a very fundamental part of learning. Apart from studying, fundamental part of learning is that how you cooperate with, how you communicate with each other, how you transfer your ideas to each other, how you learn from each other. Because every engineering principle is based on natural phenomena. Nothing is, whether you go for here, intelligent computing, I'm just going, intelligent computing is forming very key role in the industry. Now it is not only the algorithms where logic is there and you are going to data. Now it is the era of intelligent computing where we talk about generative AI, cognitive science. We are talking about quantum computing. We are talking about neuromorphic computing, and we are talking about many other new paradigms and seeing its challenges. With the advancement in data, now it is possible, it has been possible that we are talking about edge computing, smart devices, where computing is possible at the edge, whether it is your autonomous vehicle, or it is camera, or anything. It is also capable of taking decisions at the edge point. So it is not only the server or computer-based system. We have to develop the intelligence, we have to develop the algorithms, which operate both at the back end and front end, which is only going to solve your real-time scenario problems. If we talk about manufacturing experts are there, I'm not, but a normal user, as a technologist, as a professor, it is the manufacturing field which is going to change, going to have a very radical change, because if any country is developed, that it is developed only through technology and manufacturing. That's why our Prime Minister always talk about make in India, our own product. We are intellectually very much forward. We are doing a lot of research. What we do in turn, we are spread globally. What in turn we are going to contribute for our country if we are not going to manufacture? Earlier we were in traditional manufacturing, where we started from mechanization to automation, from industry 1.0 to 4.0. Now it is the dawn of industry 5.0. We are also talking about the human-machine collaboration. It is not only the automation, it is not only the AI. We are going one step ahead. We are talking about advanced manufacturing. We are talking about the digital twins. We are going to create the virtual replicas of various factories, organizations, and are going to study it for its breakdown and other things. So we have a prior analysis of those things. We are talking about 3D. We are talking about various other things. Similarly, power electronics is also playing a very role, as initially told. Whether it is advancement in semiconductor technologies, whether it is in power electronics, whether it is microwave, whether it is communication, everything. So any device is not complete without single technology. All technologies are embedded in each other. That's why, as a researcher, as an academician, as a scientist, we have to come together on a common platform. And that's why the era of interdisciplinary research. And you must have gone to the Indian context, NEP 2020, that has given a lot of flexibility for floating the concept of minors, major, though it were already there in many other institutions, but it is generalized. With this, I hope that the various researcher, students, audiences, participants who have joined this event from these places or from this only, definitely they will be benefiting by the exchange of ideas, and they will think further that how we can broaden our mind. Because main thing is that learning from others, aspiring high, is not only the thing we know everything. Once you say I know everything, you are nowhere. You have to always a student-like behavior. You have to always learn. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring message. Your thoughts will surely motivate the students throughout this conference. We request respected Professor Madhukumari ma'am to present the souvenir to Professor Rajiv Srivastav sir as a token of our gratitude. Now, I would like to invite Professor Ravinder sir to present the souvenir to Professor Madhukumari ma'am, head of the department and convener of our time. This is a token of our heartfelt gratitude and deep appreciation for her leadership, constant encouragement, and unwavering support.
We extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries for their valuable and motivating speeches.
Your guidance and wisdom will surely inspire us throughout the course of this conference, rTIME 2025.
Now, we move to an important and significant proud moment of today's inaugural ceremony, the release of Book of Abstract for rTIME 2025.
This compilation represents the collective innovation, research excellence, and academic contributions of scholars and participants from across the country and abroad. Each abstract reflects fresh perspectives, emerging ideas, and advancements in the domain of intelligent computing, manufacturing, and electronics.
We humbly request our esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly come forward and officially release the Book of Abstracts.
With this, the Book of Abstracts for rTIME 2025 is formally released. This publication stands as a testament to the hard work of our contributors and the collaborative spirit of this conference.
We congratulate all the authors and researchers whose work has found place in this volume, and we hope it inspires further innovation and meaningful discussions throughout the conference. We now move to an important moment of today's ceremony, the signing of Memorandum of Understanding.
This MOU marks a new beginning of collaboration and academic partnership between NIAMT Ranchi and IIIT Ranchi. I would like to invite Dr. Shanli Mehto ma'am to kindly brief overview of this MOU.
Thank you, Diksha. A very warm good morning to Honorable Chief Guest, Director IIIT Ranchi, Professor Rajiv Srivastav sir, distinguished keynote speaker, Professor P.M. Pandey sir from IIT Delhi, Professor Francisco Flamin sir from University of Florence, Italy, and SUPSI Switzerland, Professor Vishnu S. Penderiala sir from St. Joe State University, USA, respected Registrar sir, Professor Arvind Pandey sir, HOD Electronics and Computer Engineer Department, NIAMT Professor Madhukumari ma'am, respected esteemed faculty members from IIIT Ranchi and NIAMT Ranchi, esteemed guests, delegates, officers, staffs, my dear students and participants, most important, the participants of International Conference rTIME 2025. I feel privileged to announce the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between two esteemed institutions, National Institute of Advanced Manufacturing Technology NIAMT Ranchi and Indian Institute of Information Technology Ranchi. This MOU symbolizes a shared vision to foster research excellence, promote innovation, and build a strong ecosystem for knowledge exchange in emerging technological domains. The partnership aims to enable collaborative research, joint academic activities, faculty and student exchange program, joint training and skill development program, knowledge sharing initiative in areas such as artificial intelligence, smart manufacturing, intelligent system, electronics and computer engineering, joint collaboration for enhancing placement of the student in respective institutes, hosting national and international conferences, symposium, academic interactions and exchange, and enhance innovation and entrepreneurship. This was an initiative by our respective HOD ma'am, Professor Madhukumari ma'am, and our former director, Professor P.P. Chattopadhyay sir, currently professor at IIEST Shibpur. Now I humbly request Honorable Registrar Sir NIAMT Professor Arvind Pandey sir and Honorable Director IIIT Ranchi Professor Rajiv Srivastav sir to sign and exchange the MOU. As they sign, this moment marks the beginning of a meaningful partnership aimed in academic enrichment, technological progress, and collaborative innovation. We are witnessing that moment which will benefit students, researchers, and academic community globally. Thank you very much, sir. We extend our heartfelt congratulations to both NIAMT and IIIT Ranchi for formalizing this significant collaboration. We look forward to witnessing impactful joint initiative and transformative outcomes in the years ahead. Thank you, sir.
On behalf of the entire organizing committee, we are honored to invite Dr. Shanli Mehto ma'am, Assistant Professor at NIAMT Ranchi and the organizing secretary of this event. She has played an important role in planning and coordinating this conference, and it is our privilege to request her to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Diksha and Vishal. It's my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks at the inaugural of rTIME 2025. On behalf of entire organizing committee, would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Chief Guest, Honorable Director Sir, IIIT Ranchi, Professor Rajiv Srivastav Sir, for taking out his precious time from his busy schedule and give us time for this inaugural. Distinguished keynote speaker, Professor P.M. Pandey Sir from IIT Delhi, Professor Flamin Sir from University of Florence, from Professor Vishnu Espendiala Sir from St. Joe State University, USA, respected Registrar Sir Arvind Pandey Sir, and HOD Ma'am, esteemed faculty members from IIIT Ranchi and NIAMT Ranchi, esteemed guests, delegates, officers, staffs, electronics and print media, my dear students and participants of rTIME 2025. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming here, for taking out time from your busy schedule. This inaugural and the conference wouldn't have been successful without your presence. So thank you very much. I'm very much thankful to Honorable Chancellor Sir Dr. Arun Kumar Jha Sir, the Chief Patron of International Conference rTIME 2025, for his encouragement and guidance and always being the invisible power and support system. We are indebted to our Honorable Director Sir, Director in Charge, NIAMT Ranchi, Professor Shukamar Mishra, the patron of the conference, for his immense support. We really, at this moment, we really miss in this occasion Professor P.P. Chattopadhyay Sir, patron of the conference rTIME 2025, who was always the guiding light and powerhouse of our institute. He was the guiding light of our conference, but unfortunately, due to his busy schedule, he couldn't be here. We are very much thankful to our registrar sir, Professor Arvind Pandey sir, for always supporting us. We express our heartfelt gratitude to our HOD ma'am, Professor Madhu Kumari ma'am, convener of rTIME 2025, whose unwavering support, vision, and leadership have been the core strength behind this conference. Her guidance and motivation have truly shaped rTIME 2025 into a successful and impactful event. I am very much thankful to Dr. Ravindra Pal Singh sir, organizing secretary, for making every difficult thing very easy and taking care of each and everything which was there in the conference. He was there in each and everything which was there and make it to a level of excellence, I would say. We are thankful to Jharkhand Council of Science, Technology and Innovation, Department of Higher and Technological Education, Government of Jharkhand, for sponsoring and supporting the conference. We are privileged to Stranger Nature Atlantis Press, our publication partner. All the papers accepted and presented in the conference would be published at the conference proceeding by Springer Nature Atlantis Press. Our deep appreciation goes to the distinguished keynote speakers, organizing team, esteemed technical program committee members, international and national advisory committee members, student committee of NIMT, volunteers, research scholars of Department of EC, all supporting staff whose dedicated efforts ensured the smooth and successful conductance of this conference. My apologies that I am taking that much of time, because all of them have taken so much of effort, so I will take another 5 minutes. So we are thankful to the entire Department of Electronics and Computer Engineering Department for the support. We are a very small department of 10 students, 10 faculty members and 5 technical staff, and we were working day and night for, I guess 6 months. I'm very much thankful to the entire department whose dedicated efforts ensured the smooth and successful conductance of the conference, and in the coming 2 days we will be seeing it. Dr. Vikash Kumar Gupta sir was always guiding us as a senior, made us understand the uncertainties and take care of media and publication. Dr. Dinesh Kumar Prabhakar for taking care of the transportation and logistics. Dr. Rahul Mishra sir for taking care of venue management. Dr. Nidhi and Dr. Manju ma'am for stage management. Abhishek sir for amazing proofreading in all documents. Dr. Ravi Chandra sir for supporting each and every activities of the conference. Vikas ji for taking care of the coordinating each and every minor things of the conference. Ajit for our invisible back-end powerhouse in everything. Ashutosh in all documents to support the conference. Pawan and Surinder for was always our savior. Thank you for the IT support from Himanshu Behra ji. Huge thanks to the students organizing team. Whatever flex and whatever designing in the back screen, the website, everything was taken by our student team. So a huge round of applause to them. They have really put a great effort. So I would say 50% of the task was done by our student organizing team. Thank you. Special thanks to Puneet, Diksha, and Akash, Vishal. They really work day and night to make the conference successful. I guess it will be successful. We are almost done with the important things which are there in the conference. We sincerely thank our media partner for the excellent coverage, which I think it would be there, and our banking partner, Canara Bank, for their seamless financial support and sponsorship. Finally, thanks to each and everyone present here for your participation in rTIME 2025, making it truly meaningful. This is the first international conference from our department, so it's really special to us. Thank you for giving your precious time. May the learning and interaction of these 3 days be truly impactful and fruitful for everyone. Thank you for your esteemed presence to make the event grand success. Thank you all for your active participation and meaningful contribution. Happy learning.
With this, we bring the inaugural ceremony of rTIME 2025 to a graceful close. May I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
I request everyone to be seated. We extend our sincere thanks to all our dignitaries, guests, faculty members, researchers, press media personals, and all the participants for gracing the inaugural ceremony with their presence. We look forward to 3 days of insightful discussions, paper presentation, and knowledge exchange that will contribute to the evolving landscape of intelligent computing, manufacturing, and electronics.
We now invite all our esteemed guests, faculty members, and participants to please proceed to the NIAMT guest house for high tea. Students are kindly requested to remain seated for a brief announcement regarding the upcoming technical sessions.
Thank you once again for everyone to be a part of this inaugural ceremony.